Pretty interesting sound.
Good, what's going on?
I'm alright.
What you been doing?
I guess alright.
What you mean you guess? What's up?
I mean, I couldn't take none of that medicine because it was, you know, it treats high blood pressure and ADHD, and then sometimes you can use it for this or only this.
Yeah, it's got a lot of different things.
Yeah, that sounded like witchcraft.
Witchcraft?
Yeah, I couldn't take that.
Well, guess what, man? You got high blood pressure, so we probably would have helped ourselves out a little bit.
Well, no, I really need to quit eating. I keep getting bigger.
Yeah, not too bad. The weight gain not too bad.
I don't really gotta stop.
So, it's 8 pounds. Okay. Well, what are we gonna do? What about those other kind of symptoms we talked about?
Which ones?
I don't know, hearing things, seeing things.
Oh, I ain't.
Paranoid, stuff like that?
I don't believe I'm paranoid. And seeing and hearing things, I don't really see it, hear things. Yeah, you know.
Well, it doesn't look like you're gonna take anything I'm gonna give you though. There's gonna be some kind of negative post or possible side effect with anything you can find on the internet for sure.
Yeah, I mean, I really feel like I need to get my mental health record correct because it has wrong things in it.
Yeah.
And you know, I've contacted mental health advocacy and they've done nothing but ignore me.
Okay.
Or given me courts at odd places that's not on their record.
Yeah.
And it's just, they got some wrong stuff in that mental health record. I'm supposed to have a right to have accurate information, but then, you know, I was never gonna kill my daughter, you know.
Well, I hadn't seen all that, but well, what kind of accurate stuff are you looking for?
Well, that needs to be removed. That was a lie from a police officer that just should have did his job and, instead of being a terrorist.
Yeah.
So, and then, you know, I found ADHD medicine helped in the past, but it's like, well, you're schizophrenic now, so we can't give you what you need because now we're gonna say you're schizophrenic.
Well, yeah, that's a tough spot.
Yeah, it's kind of, that sounds mentally ill to me.
Stimulants will make symptoms of schizophrenia, if they're not managed first, worse, or some type of schizophrenia.
I'm trying to figure out, besides chemical imbalance and thought process disorder, trying to figure out what would make somebody schizophrenic. Because that's the only two I've been told by a doctor.
Well, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, if you want to get into like if they want to get into like the deep part of it, sure, I guess there's chemical imbalances going on, but if they're talking about specifically symptoms, it could be things like, you know, beliefs that kind of don't make sense, or it can be hearing things.
Like a man rose from the dead 3 days later?
No, not that one. That's different. That's faith.
That's not crazy?
Yeah, no, it's not. That's religion. Religion.
I don't know, man. If somebody come telling somebody that, they're going to think they're crazy, huh?
Well, I probably believe that a lot of people probably suspected they were crazy back then. Unfortunately now, they got enough people believing it that they stopped considering it a symptom of crazy.
Yeah.
Well, You know, I'm more than happy to treat you for, you know, those kind of symptoms you might be having. I'd be happy to treat you with non-stimulants, but I can't treat you with stimulants yet. Kind of everything I got on here tells me it probably wouldn't be a good idea to start with stimulants.
That's what I'm wondering if you got right information in there.
Well, I mean, not even on here, just from the few appointments we've had, the medications I've tried, you've not taken or taken for a few days and quit. So we call that medication non-compliance. So
Whoa.
that keeps me from wanting to prescribe you a controlled substance. And that's kind of probably the biggest factor. And then if you're not on any other medicines for any kind of other
So it's
symptoms,
like they made laws where you can't even do your job properly then.
not laws, I just know especially with the DEA, who kind of controls our ability to prescribe those, that would probably set off a large red flag and they'd come asking me some questions. But, you know, if we could get you on a non-stimulant for a while and see if it's effective, you'd be surprised it'd probably be effective if you took it for a while, but, and, you know, get you some treatment there, or treat your other symptoms, you know, the possible schizoaffective, and see if that improves, and then maybe your focus improves, and then we can go from there.
What's schizoaffective? A new one, huh?
Well, it's just a schizophrenia. So schizoaffective is...
Okay, yeah, I did get that one.
Schizophrenia is just purely...
Yeah, that's when they sent
like
me.
psychotic symptoms or whatever.
They sent me
Schizoaffective
there.
is for moods with the schizophrenia symptoms.
Yeah,
Like if you get depressed,
you're in
or
a jolly,
manic,
you're in
or
a
whatever.
jolly mood, or you gotta make you not
That's-
jolly.
It's not the jolly part. It's that one minute they're jolly, and the next minute they might be real angry.
I'm wondering where that
the next
comes
minute they
from,
might be real sad.
That's what I'm wondering.
May have been. I think it came from one of your.
I know it
inpatient
come from 4 months in mental health prison just for inmates,
Oh, Eastern Louisiana.
and you know, you're talking about the Declaration of Independence and the Constitution, and well, that's odd topics. So we just got to keep you here for 4 months.
Well, it's not necessarily odd topic. I think what we find.
Oh no, under oath in the court of law, assistant professor at Tulane University. Odd topics.
I think it's not the, you know, because we all will pull up the Declaration of Independence every once in a while in a conversation, or if we're in an argument or something. But what we tend to learn is people that, you know, kind of really get fiery and obsessive about it in regards to whatever their point is or whatever their belief is. Sometimes that it's so much so that it can cause problems for them, whereas someone without that diagnosis may be able to kind of control it enough to be like, all right, I better stop. I better stop right now because I'm gonna just get myself in trouble. You know, it's a little less impulsivity. Well, these are always loud and stuff.
I guess. Jackson is a horror.
Yeah, I haven't heard lots of wonderful things about the environment down there. A lot of the physicians in there are, you know, very, very intelligent, very smart, and do a good job. I don't know how. They probably might not be the same in private practice, but yeah, they deal with what I guess they have to deal with over there. Vital signs today. Yeah. Still high blood pressure.
Yeah, been still eating. I gotta cut back on the eating.
Only thing you've ever done was Geodon.
Yeah, that's when I had to be on it. You know, if I want to be competent for trial, I have to tell you I'm schizophrenic, and I have to take this medicine,
Well,
and then I don't have no choice.
You don't have to. It just might be helpful.
No, you don't have a choice. If you want to go to trial, I have to be on medicine, and I have to tell you I'm schizophrenic. No debates.
Yeah.
That's the law.
Okay.
And you know, even though they release you from Jackson without me being on any medicine because I spit it out every day, my medicine's made me improve. Now I have to continue it.
Well, if you improved enough that they didn't feel the need to hold on to you, then
Well,
that's good.
Wasn't because of medicine. Because I spit it out every day.
Oh, okay.
But I want to be competent for trial. I took it every day.
Yeah.
Because I have to. So there was only one hospital where I couldn't spit it out because,
They stand there and watch you take it.
They've made it into a liquid form,
Wow.
made me drink it, and I was like, well, why do I have to be on medicine? And the doctor was like, wow, we just got to get some medicine in there. The law of the land.
Well, the hope is that
Land of the lost.
hope is if you take it, if they can
There ain't no hope. They
can make sure you take it. Well, I mean, their reason for this. They can make sure you take it for a few days, a couple weeks. Maybe it'll start working and you'll feel better, and then you'll be like, oh, okay, well now I want to take it.
Thought I was being honest with him, and now he just
Well, honestly,
punished me for my honesty.
he's not punishing. He's just trying to treat the stuff you've been
I
honest
don't
with
know.
him
When
about.
they kept me incarcerated for 2 weeks and forced this, in my mind, poison on me, brain altering substance.
What do you mean brain altering substance? What do you think the meds you're asking for are?
Brain altering.
That's right. They're probably the worst kind of brain alterer.
Oh, well, no, that'll help me focus.
Well, how's that any different from them other brain altering
That don't
substances?
help you focus, it help you do like this. And the drool come down you into the floor, it didn't help you do that.
I don't think he can have all fours, he. They got some that are a little lighter than
Do
those.
you know mine? Knew him my whole life. That's that medicine, I just didn't know that. I didn't know it was as bad. I thought people had a choice, but there is no choice.
Well, you do have a choice.
Now, see, I kind of have a little
You're not
choice
taking
now.
medicine right now, are you?
I kind of have a little choice now.
Yeah, that's right.
Now, after years of going
Yeah.
through this, but if I want to go to a trial, which I do have a trial,
Okay.
no, I'm on my medicine. That's got to be, got to tell you I'm schizophrenic, even though schizophrenia is all made up. I don't believe in any of it.
Okay.
And if it is true, then it's a way of life, and I have a right to be this way and a right to
Sure.
be different.
Sure, but the
Not
reason so
according
many
to the
people
courts.
don't, the
Not
reason so
according
many
to the
people
courts.
don't is a lot of times the symptoms of it can cause some significant problems in their life. If you don't trust anybody, or you believe things that aren't real, and then you end up attacking somebody for it, or you end up never leaving your house.
What
or
if
you
they
end up-
are real though, and the people suffer for it? Punishment from the Almighty.
Well, if we give medicine that makes those real things go away, then it's probably win-win.
I don't know.
Whether they're real or not, they're gone.
Like I knew a volcano was gonna go off in May,
Okay. Where did the volcano go off in May?
Hawaii.
Okay.
I might have been a little wrong about the area, but the area I thought did have a big crack open up in there.
They did have a big lava flow earlier this year. They did.
Yeah.
But they had lava flows in Hawaii.
That was to the,
every day.
the glory of the Virgin Mary.
I don't know about Mary. I don't know if she was too interested in Hawaii's lava flow, but
Yeah.
all right. Well, you're welcome to keep on coming back, going to seeing Maureen or somebody. Who we got? Let me see. Have you seen Maureen? You haven't seen her since you saw me, probably. Yeah. Wait. No.
So if I want to get on medicine that has worked for me in the past, and which is why I consider myself disabled, how do I go about doing it?
How do you see yourself as disabled?
Well, I have required assistance reading and writing.
Okay.
So how is that not disabled? if I
They can be
hold,
disabled with
if
it.
I hold a degree, and for me to work in that field, I'm gonna require somebody next to me reading and writing. Well, that's a disability.
But that's not ADHD.
Well, ADHD don't help.
No, it doesn't. But
It goes as ADHD combined type.
it doesn't
This-
prevent you from working.
This is what schizophrenia is. ADHD combined type, dyslexia, surprisingly rhyme, huh? And ODD that magically don't disappear when you're 18.
Yeah, ODD doesn't disappear.
That's not what I've been
I don't
told
know
by
that
the
schizophrenia
doctors.
is. I don't know that schizophrenia would be ADHD and dyslexia. The symptoms of schizophrenia can make it difficult for you to focus because you're being distracted by those symptoms.
And ADHD is,
Dyslexia is a legit thing.
and ADHD combined type is, they don't use focus, they use,
That just means you have trouble
focus on
focusing
there,
and you have
and
trouble.
schizophrenia, they like to use that other word, it means the same thing.
What's that?
Concentration.
No,
Kind of,
it's the same
that's just what I've noticed.
thing. It's the same thing.
But when you're talking to doctors, schizophrenia is going to be the concentration, and ADHD is going to be focusing. And it's
Yeah,
really
it's
the
the
same.
same.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
is
it's
the
the
same thing. But I don't know. Some doctors get a power trip.
It's the same thing. It's just prolonged focus, prolonged concentration are difficult with ADHD, and they are difficult with schizophrenia. But they're for different reasons.
Yeah.
Schizophrenia is distracting. The ADHD is different. The ADHD is the symptom in itself versus the schizophrenia being the cause for the distraction. I know. You don't want to hear any of that, but it's true.
Yeah.
It's true. But we'd be doing more harm than good giving you something like that. And I can't get you to take the other stuff I give you. It will help the ADHD if that's truly what you believe you have. You just won't, but you won't let.
Well, that was witchcraft, because that was like, well, you could use it for this or this or both.
And that's what I'm talking about right there, witchcraft. Now, I don't have. So why do you think that would be witchcraft?
All them psychiatric drugs is witchcraft.
No.
All of them.
So this is what happened. So it was the blood pressure medicine, right? And so somebody one day came in and they happened to have high blood pressure, and their doctor treated them with this blood pressure medicine. And when they came back to him, they said, "You know what I noticed on this blood pressure medicine? Since I started taking it, I don't get anxious as much. I don't get angry as much. And I've been doing better in school." And somebody they started checking with patients, and they said, "Man, everybody's doing it. A lot of people are doing that." So that's why they said, FDA said, "Well, you can use it for that purpose then." That's how we find out for a lot of meds. Viagra was originally made for babies with pulmonary hypertension. Well, adults too. And then these gentlemen started noticing, "Hey man, my pulmonary hypertension's better, and I'm starting to work down there again." And so
I think I might need
We
some
can create
Viagra.
Viagra.
You can prescribe
they
that?
prescribe Viagra. If it ain't got nothing to do with the branding, I can't prescribe it. All right. Well, I got nothing for you, man. I don't know what to tell you.
Well, I mean, how I get right information in there? Because, like schizophrenia is just, I was diagnosed by a police officer.
Well, no, you were diagnosed. Inpatient.
Originally by a police officer, and I've been a piece of paper ever since. Just, it's crazy. It's crazy. Land of the free, but
I'll tell you what, this will clear it up for you. Even if you weren't schizophrenic, we would still be having this conversation about me not wanting to prescribe you stimulant.
well, I don't know nothing about a stimulant, I don't think.
That's what you're asking for, right? The medicines you took in the past that worked for you?
They worked in high school.
Well, you're not in high school, man. You go to class every day?
I'm always learning about the Lord.
Okay.
Like it's something. I think something will go down next month, and November.
Oh, what's gonna go on in November? We had enough going on this month. What we need for November?
Well, I really thought it was a nuclear power plant.
Oh.
Something gonna happen over there,
But
but
jinxing us on that, man.
but it might be something different. The one at St. Francisville, you know, River Bend and all that.
Mhm.
But it's something. I could be wrong there.
I'm gonna keep my finger crossed that you are, cause I don't want to deal with no nuclear power plants. All right, man, you done? Come on.
All right.
Let's see if we can get you.
I might not be coming to the stand trial, man. I don't have no medicine.
You not gonna take it anyway?
Well, it's just certain witchcraft reasons.
I know. She gonna call you in just a minute. Give her a second to get off the phone.
Okay.
For her next injection? No, I'm just gonna give her. I'll get her to that appointment so we can restart. Makes sense.
Did you see this new picture? This picture up here.
Decorate this office.
That's. Go take a look. It's the popular. I'm the little boy in the corner down there.
Which one are you talking about? This one right here?
That art picture right there. Yeah, the little boy. That's me in the corner.
I like that
Holding
picture.
the trumpet.
Why you gonna blow me out about my picture, man?
Yeah, it's the popular. Take a good look at it.